With less than 3 months from launch and days before the official Netflix extended look at GTA 6, new gameplay footage has been leaked once again, along with what appears to be the full map through what's being described as the largest data breaches in modern history. Rockstar has been aggressively taking down these new clips from the internet, which serves as a passive admission that the footage is genuine. In this breakdown, I wanted to go through every single frame of that leaked footage to highlight those tiny, hidden details that most people probably missed. The leaks first started surfacing around midday on August 18th on Twitter and Reddit. They were posted by a group calling itself CyberLeak. The group claims they released the material in protest of Rockstar's digital-focused release strategy, the exclusive content locked behind the Ultimate Edition, and broader industry practices around pre-orders and physical media. CyberLeak has stated they will continue until Rockstar issues a public statement, an apology, and a concrete commitment to change. Less than 24 hours later, a second wave hit, 2 more gameplay clips, plus a previously unseen cutscene, making this one of the most significant GTA 6 leaks since 2022. Setting the controversy aside for a moment, slowing the footage down reveals a surprising number of systems Rockstar hasn't shown us yet. The first clip places Jason at his waterfront safe house. He hops the porch railing, picks a basketball up off the ground, and triggers a minigame. The UI shows that successfully syncing shots increases a focus stat. This is a big deal. It suggests everyday world activities are tied into character progression rather than existing as empty distractions. When we saw Jason lifting weights in the park in the official trailers, it was probably feeding the same kind of system. The second clip from that first day is the one that really took off because it shows moment-to-moment combat and driving. Jason is on the highway when he collides with a delivery van. The NPC reacts aggressively, and the situation quickly escalates into a full fight. Jason disarms the driver and starts swinging a wrench. During the melee, you can clearly see a stamina or energy meter draining with each attack. The encounter only triggers a 2-star wanted level, and a small purple devil icon with a minus sign appears on the right side of the screen. The first clear look at what appears to be a karma or honor system. When Jason walks around the back of the truck, it looks a lot like an El Camino. Button prompts for loadout and storage appear. The truck bed has a capacity of 4 and can be closed. Once inside the vehicle, dedicated icons show engine condition and a fuel gauge. This points to a heavier emphasis on vehicle resource management. Alongside the gameplay, CyberLeak also dropped an image of the full Leonida map. Community analysis of the leak puts it at roughly twice the size of GTA 5's map. It is divided into 5 counties: Lummox, Leonard, Kelly, Vicedale, and Mariana, and features around 10 cities and towns. Beyond the mainland, several islands are visible, including Dalton Island, Gloriana Key, and Catalan Key. On the second day, the group released 2 more clips. The longer of the 2 shows Jason driving through the city at night before heading into a restricted area at the Allied Crystal Sugar Refinery in Ambrosia. Over roughly 2 minutes, he uses a taser on security guards. Despite the violence, he doesn't immediately gain stars. The sequence ends with him stealing a large truck, at which point the footage cuts to a short cutscene. Jason is on a boat with supporting character Cal Hampton, proposing a toast about the men in suits. Cal's reply that they don't know anything about him because he uses a VPN. Feels like a deliberate jab at Rockstar by the leakers. The final clip, released so far, is the longest. It opens with Jason attacking a police officer, stealing his motorcycle, and driving it into a river under an overpass. He then climbs out and gets into a knife fight with a group of homeless people living underneath the bridge. This is the first clear look at the weapon wheel, which features multiple weapon slots, plus a separate item wheel for consumables like healing items. The same purple devil icon from earlier appears again when Jason commits violent acts, reinforcing the presence of a karma system. Beyond the systems we just covered, the leaks also quietly reveal several other mechanics worth noting. The police can now identify you by 3 separate factors: clothing, physical appearance, and vehicle, which shows up as icons when a wanted level is active. The 6-star wanted system appears to be back. Players get context-sensitive options like greet or taunt when approaching NPCs, very similar to Red Dead Redemption 2. There's a dedicated healing item called Zombix that restores health but loses effectiveness with repeated use, and an EpiPen is also visible in the item wheel. When approaching locked cars, you can choose between smashing the window or using a new clone key option. Bodies can be looted in an RDR2 style system, and the minimap even shows icons for fast food restaurants, suggesting those businesses may be functional again. Of course, all of this footage is believed to come from an older development build, so some of these systems could still evolve or change before the November 19th release. That said, the combination of deeper progression, resource management, more reactive NPCs, and a morality system points toward a GTA that feels denser and more systemic than anything Rockstar has shipped before. Whether these features survive in their current form or get refined further, it's clear the studio has been building something ambitious. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the leaks, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next breakdown. The next breakdown. The next breakdown. The next breakdown. The next